crazy. Oh God. Miss Danica's content. Alright, we're good. Okay. Whew. I look jaundiced. Well, no, jaundiced would be in my eyes. No, but like, there's better. I've had better lighting before. What's going on here? Oh, this light is super yellow. That's why. That should do it. Okay, that somewhat did it. Oh, okay. See how much lighting? See, do you see how important lighting is? Oh, hello triceps. Where'd that come from? It did work out. Oh yeah, I did a workout today. Okay. So. All right. So. Okay. Get everything ready there. This is going a little haywire. Let's get this under control. We have a decent amount of battery. All right, let's begin. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Empathy Software live stream development of the 2D mobile game Cure All in collaboration with the United States Marine Corps. Semper Fi. 1, 2, 3, 4, United States Marine Corps! My name is Russell Campbell, and it is my pleasure to be here tonight to develop for you live on stream. Today's stream is gonna be, you know how you have those workouts? If you like love the gym like me, you know how you have like those workouts that kind of like ease you back into working out after you haven't been working out for a little while? This is kind of that stream. I'm only gonna be streaming for honestly about 35, 45 minutes to an hour to get everyone caught up. And I thought that was a comment. All right, no worries. To get everyone caught up with where we are in the development process. And yeah, that's kind of on the itinerary tonight. I know that I have not streamed in, I believe, about 3 weeks with regards to Cure All. And the current sprint we're on, Sprint 47, has like taken a year and a day. We actually did restart it again today. That's not going to be the theme for future sprints, but I promise you, you'll know why we did that when I show you what we are currently working on. So yeah, so that was this stream is kind of that getting back into the flow and then like streaming 5 times a week, just like usually when I'm at my optimum workout pace, I'm working out 5 times a week. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Thank you guys so much for waiting that 15 minutes. What's a natural order here? So I think the biggest thing to report on the stream here is that Cure All, after, oh my gosh, was it 2024? After 3 years, oh my god, 3 years of open beta, where I have been learning so many programming, computer science and programming concepts out loud. I have released the open beta to the public on Android after the iOS launch went kaput, and I graduated my computer science degree. Oh my gosh. Wow. And I went to go work as a junior developer for a little while. It's so crazy. So after 3 years, let's get back on topic here. After 3 years of open beta testing, we are finally ready. I have enough skills. I am enough. Period. That's the point of Cure All. You are enough. If you're trying to do your thing, you're enough. But I have enough skills. I have the consistency, I have the scheduling and posting habits. I am now confidently ready to I am now confidently ready to move into an early access phase where I can provide people satisfactory early access content for free. Like I said, way back when on the on the Twitter page, on Cural's Twitter page. Go ahead to Twitter. It's at Cural Official. If you don't know about it, I finally have content that I can actually deliver on, and like for free for the early access, and also bundled content, and oh my god, words are escaping me. I really prefer to do morning streams when I'm more refreshed, but like bundled content and access package content at tiered levels that I will actually be charging money for. We'll get into that in a second, but I just want to thank everyone who has followed the stream so far. I want to thank um, everyone um, who's followed the stream, who's followed on the Twitter page. Granted, you're not bots or some friggin' Gen Alpha trying to troll me and whatever. I don't care. Come at me. Thank you to everyone who's watching in the wings. Honestly, I know about like fake accounts and stuff. It's not a big deal. You guys need to protect yourself. We're in an environment, honestly, where it's like every single like thing you type on the internet could end up permanently affecting your resume. So even the fact that people might be watching from the wings and supporting in unseen ways, that means a lot. I don't want anyone to like damage their careers or their reputations for something that is not concrete yet. That is not more concrete yet. Um, but Cural is solid. Like it's a real thing. I can open up the most recent version of the manual test right here. Most recent version of the manual test. You see, empathy software, and it's real. Need to, and it's real. So I'm, and from ads, before we discontinued ads briefly because of the chaos storm that was going on in my personal life, which is the reason why I hadn't been streaming for about 3 weeks. Before that, we had been running ads, but we had paused them before the chaos storm happened because I don't want to collect ad money when I'm not iterating on features. If I'm iterating on features for the open beta, I'm doing work. I deserve some kind of compensation. But I had paused ads on the most recent stable version of Curall. So yeah, I hadn't been making any money. But I'm totally transparent here. I made my first 23 cents in ad revenue. So it's like all the bless. I made Curall out of like completely nowhere, with just like little like 8-year-old Russell kind of steering the ship. So it's really, really, really a blessing to have actually made real money from doing something that I love. And I know that as things become more optimized, it's only going to get better, So I'm really glad to be doing this because my passion as a game developer is one that is a passion that will pierce the heavens. Yeah. But like, it's just really awesome to do this, and it's really awesome to be in charge of a game project with the kind of ethics I have that I want to bring into the games industry. So I'm super grateful to be here. But let's go to the part that you care about. One of the biggest changes to our social media presence is that we are launching a website. Yeah, we're launching a website. This is hey, millennial here, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, whoever watches this. If you're a Gen Alpha, actually, you shouldn't be watching. So I forgot to mention that on my TikTok. If you are under the age of 18, you cannot partake in any of the, you can't even download the open beta. So you can't even touch the closed beta. So just, if you shouldn't be watching this. But I know, I know you skibidi preteens, all right? I know that I was a youngin' on the internet once, okay? I was a youngin' on the internet once. I know the tricks, okay? It's like, you know, millennials, like, we're a little tired from kind of being the human shield for the 21st century, but I know the tricks, okay? So just don't even bother. We've been through that. I know, story time. There was a fucking underage person, an underage individual who came into the stream trying to butter me up with some paltry ass, hackneyed, seen it a million times if you've ever even watched the edgy stuff that millennials grew up watching. Tactics. Trying to butter me up and call me cool on stream or whatever. And then trying to get me to add him on Discord. I was just like, okay, sounds cool, great. Engagements, it was only one comment, but it was a long paragraph, and it felt like super heartfelt and endearing, and I was all about it. And then until I asked, I was like, my spidey sense like hit me, and it's like, if you want to succeed in business, follow your intuition. You need to hone it, and you need to kind of like go through a lot of crap, but follow your intuition. Your intuition will not lead you astray if you're trying to like do your own thing. But my spidey sense went off, and I was like, wait a minute. And I typed, are you underage? And then no response. And I was like, oh, no. Hell no. Hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no. And I blocked him, her, them, right then and there. Because I'm like, you are not going to... Like Gen Alpha, I watch YouTube shorts, okay? Like, I have the freaking time. I watch the YouTube videos. I freaking see all the 33 dark manipulation tactics that you could freaking use to manipulate anyone, make millions of dollars. It's like... Go to the freaking 60s, 70s. Go to the Marine Corps, for that matter, to try to big about dark tactic and stuff like that. Oh, fuck you. All right, you watched some lazily put together AI generated video made by some 11 to 13-year-old edgelord who wants to get Roblox rich and then esports rich, go fighting tournaments, fighting Koreans, League of Legends tournaments or whatever, or Fortnite tournaments, and get the couch full of esports Instagram thoughts. I see right through you. All right, and the thing that is getting me is that it's like your tactics are not even that interesting. All right, that you're watching AI generated. You're getting a diet psychopath. You're getting a diet psychopath. You're getting a budget psychopath's guide to manipulation, and you're trying to come up against a millennial and try that shit. Not happening today. And it's just like, it was so obvious, so see-through. I blocked them immediately, reported them to Twitch, and then I saw that, and I posted that on one of my other Twitter accounts. I saw that account actually got suspended. So it wasn't like me being dramatic and like, no, the account existed before he tried to add me, and then he pulled that crap, and then I reported him. He got suspended. All right, so that was really satisfying. But all that to say, tangent over. No one under the age of 18 during this beta test. Seriously, seriously. All right, I'm already dealing with this issue on the Facebook page I just launched, where they're trying to get my content associated with like children's content. It was like Tater Tots Korea or something like that, and it's like I am not using this game as a lure of any kind. All right. Once again, millennial 4chan. I did not go down like the full cesspool of 4chan, but it's just like I seen pedo bear, pedo bait. Fuck you. You know the rules here, because I reported that other asshole on stream. I am reporting you on stream, and then I am reaching out to your local authorities myself. I don't give a fuck who you know, and I'm reporting you for being a dangerous shithead. I'm not gonna stop until you learn your fucking lesson. Okay? So don't under 18 not happening. Anyways, we are moving into early access phase. We built a website. You know, Zoomers, millennials, it's AI generated. It's AI generated, okay? I tried to do something a little bit more efficient. I didn't want to hard code everything. You don't have to hard code everything, programmers. It's okay. Made a website. This is just a draft, but we have our logo, quick tagline, download link, and the cool part is, oh God, I want to say real quick that this testimonial is super AI generated. Okay. Okay, I have another little mini rant. We're gonna get to content here. We're gonna get to Curl, but I have another little mini rant. So I recently learned, one of my junior on working as a junior developer developing iOS applications. I had recently learned that so there's this module called GraphQL that you use to keep track of the graphs within the it's not, oh God, it's not Combine. No. Yeah, within graphs within iOS development when you're implementing Combine. Somebody had used an experimental like my GraphQL module in addition with the Apollo command line interface CLI to auto generate fake comments and fake property listings on a property listings application. I'm not kidding. So if you're the type of person who's like really anxious, and this is an aside, this is general like tech related stuff, just because I've worked in the industry in some kind of sector. I can confidently say for like 5 years now, because working to train Google's AI as a internet safety evaluator, that counts. That counts as tech experience, because I learned a lot about SEO there. So I've been in the industry for 5 years, but kind of at a low level, junior level. I don't want to exaggerate, but it's like, imagine if you're stressing out about buying a home and you go to Zillow and you are relying on the testimonials from other people to determine whether or not the listing is worthwhile or not, or whether the house you're about to purchase and go into like a fiduciary, like contractually bound relationship with your home loan lender. Imagine if the testimonial you were relying on was completely fake, and then you go and you buy the house, and then it's dilapidated and it has a bunch of water damage and everything's a wreck. You know? Some of the freaking profiles, not the properties, I don't want to exaggerate. Some of the freaking profiles were generated. Some of the freaking profiles were generated in the comments. What is that? You know? It's like, like there's my computer science degree on the wall. I learned the very very basic bare bones, um, bare bones um, about graph theory when I took computer science 2. And I'm actually using graph theory for my dissertation, which is actually related to Curall, but that is a whole other tangent. But it's just like I want to use graph theory to like expand what you can, what the like the expand the horizons of what you can do with computer science, you know. And you have people literally like doing it to just fake everything. It's that is actually literally a theme in Curall Part 6, where when you gain so much information from STEM, for example, and you fill your third eye with all of this information, you like eat up all of this information into your third eye to gain insight. STEM itself, you know, engineering, things like that, actually involves a lot more intuition and innovation than people realize. Because if everything was about that's the thing about engineering, which is why I relate it to the third eye. But that's the thing about engineering. If you actually go and like commune with engineers, the ones that aren't psychopaths, it's like trying to find an engineer that isn't a psychopath. It's trying to like sift through, like, I don't know, your trying to sift through a flea market to find an evening gown or something like that. Like, if you find the one that isn't fucking crazy, you will find very brilliant people who have to think very laterally to come up with solutions that have never been seen or done before, or maybe even problems that have never been seen or done before. And that's why, like, engineering, even though it's part of the sciences, is actually like a very like intuitive and innovative, because you can't stay rigidly within the realm of what's currently existing to be an engineer. If you did, we would have no planes in the sky. The Latin root of engineer actually comes from, as actually related to the word ingenuity. You know, so it requires a lot of intuitive insight and a lot of logic leaps to be an engineer. But if you, as you are gaining, stuffing your brain with all of the information needed to make those logic leaps, it is so easy to navigate your reality based on those abstractions, and just get completely lost in fake land. And that's what's going on in mass right now. You know, just because you know, tech nerds are having their heyday. I can't complain. But, you know, tech nerds are having their heyday, and it's just like the crappy ones are just making it bad for everybody. So I just that's not going to blow up in anyone's face, by the way. Not at all. The super hyper aggressive Gen Alpha, who mostly knows like touching and tapping, and then otherwise just has their Fortnite rage. Definitely, there's not going to be a backfire there. But whatever. But it's just like that's what we're using for. Obviously, coming into the real world, someone can like the programmers and the engineers can make this kind of content for the expediency of businesses, because we all have to worry about the bottom line, and leave it up to the discretion and the responsibility of the user to not do something nefarious. But I don't know. You have a lot of power right now if you know AI or programming. You know, it's just like, you know, I'm a millennial. Harry Potter is just like, you know, Defense Against Dark Arts. Just, Anyways, that was a very long spiel. Thank you for Thank you for listening through that. It just feels good to talk on camera again after being gone for almost a month. But this is what we are going to be offering. We're going to be offering, in addition to the free early access packages, thank you for being patient here. In addition to the free, in addition to the free content and early access, which includes watching us develop boss battles live on stream, we'll also be bug fixing live on stream. We will be, I will show you all 7 of the I will show you demo clips of all 7 of the cures or the power-ups in Cure All, like clips in the early access. So you'll see that before anyone else. One of the really cool ones is, and it is not functional, because all the clips I will show are alpha testing clips. You'll even notice that the hearts in Cure All's alpha, the hearts actually went horizontally instead of falling down. Falling down, actually having them fall down, actually ended up enhancing the story. But yeah, in the alpha they went horizontally. And for the 5th cure, which involved the throat chakra, there is a feature where you can get Game Maker Studio 2 to hear your device's microphone. And once again, it's not implemented, but I wanted to show you what I had done to work on it. I will demonstrate being able to shout into the phone and make enemies fly away. That's pretty much the only thing I can do with your voice to enhance the theme of what we're doing. Everything else would be related to volume and making noises happen and something from within the app, but you will actually use your voice to be able to say go away, go away, larva. So it's really exciting. That's going to be part of the free content for early access. In addition, we're going to have game nights in our Discord. That's going to be really exciting. I anticipate that it's really going to be maybe me and one other person for the start, but we're gonna have game nights, and it's super, super exciting. I do need to do my due diligence and see what kind of games we can play on the Discord chat. It could be simple as typing Settlers of Catan or something, the free Settlers of Catan that you can find that won't get me or anyone else in trouble. Because I have to think that you all have jobs too, and I don't want you to get tied up in any legal culpability or liability or whatever. But go to that website, and then just pull that up, and we can play that for game night, And then also I want to put together a chakra based trivia for the stream. I mean, for the early access, I think it would be apropos to focus more heavily on the chakra based game nights, but we can mix it up just to keep things exciting. But yeah, I want to do chakra bingo, chakra trivia, and chakra Jeopardy. Oh my god, super exciting. That can maybe bleed over into retro game stuff, but I really want to use the early access and Cure All to talk more about this subject that actually has, I don't have the book I'm looking at for my dissertation, but actually has a lot of literature written on it in many different languages: Japanese, the original language, Indian, Sanskrit or Hindi, and then a bunch of Western esotericists looking into the subject. And it's uncharted territory, So I feel if more people knew about this, even at the level, even if at the popular astrology kind of, there are a lot of cons around here, guys. I'm not gonna lie. But the popular astrology level of chakras, where you can just get a popular understanding, or just like the most simplified understanding of what a chakra is, the most simplified understanding of what a chakra is, you know, and just like, get add get more people educated on what these things are, because I really think if people had a non-scammy understanding of what these things are, it might benefit them personally. It benefited me. So there's that. So yeah, Chakra Jeopardy. I'm super excited to put together a Chakra Jeopardy game. That's really exciting. Keeps the early access fresh, and that's content I can absolutely deliver on. Moving on to other content I can absolutely deliver on. We've got a basic early access package where for $5.99 you'll get access to the final game. The final game, I guess this is kind of a spoiler, but the final game will be priced at $9.99. If it is priced at anything higher, it would be $11.11. But $9.99. Keep it simple. That's the full game, start to finish. Music, cutscenes, random battles, Easter eggs, dialogue, finished. Cut, print, sell, $9.99. So if you buy the basic early access package, you'll get access to the final game for discounted price of $5.99. I still need to edit this text, but it's a draft. You'll get the discounted price of $5.99. You'll get to demo all 7 cures. That's incorrect. I can just fix that on stream. It's not a big deal because the demo is free. Get that out of here. Delete. And in fact, while we're at it, this. Okay, cool. Save that. Every person who's done digital media knows the power of saving every freaking 0.5 milliseconds. So the discount promo code for the final game. How this is going to work is that Google Play allows me to generate promo codes. I will generate a promo code for you to get access to the. We can go one of two ways. Can get access to the. You can get a promo code and then use that promo code for the paid version. For the final paid version, the promo code you pay $5.99 for the $9.99 version, or we can. I need to look up what the other option is. I don't want to give misinformation on stream, but that's what the promo code is. I will be given a promo code, which then I will give you in exchange for the $5.99, and then you will use that promo code to pay for the final game for $9.99 when the game is finished. This $4 just it saves you $4, and it's just like, I'm going to be completely transparent here. Like, the music is going to be made for like the full like the full beta version that you will be seeing in early access. The full beta version from start to finish, from like the first battle with Brute to like the final battle with the big baddie. That will all be all of the music will be scored in with AI, with a tool called Ava.ai. But when we finally find a musician, which is the main thing that we're missing. It's like I feel like Luffy looking for Brooks, when we finally find that musician that we gel with, then things will take off, and that will be the $9.99 version. I cannot in good faith release the $9.99 final version until we get the music that the game deserves, if that makes sense. So that $5.99 will get you. You'll see me use, kind of feel my way through, honestly, the sound design and the use of Ava.ai to make the score. I did make two songs in FL Studio. I am not a musician, guys. I made two songs in FL Studio. Like, melodies come to me from time to time, but I do not want to oversell. I just made two songs. The first battle theme, and then no, three songs. Sorry, three. The what should be like the home screen menu theme, and the main theme for Ray, just the melody. The first boss battle theme, I wrote that from start to finish. I have not composed it, and then the victory fanfare for when you win a random battle. That's it. Everything else will be AI generated, but I will feel my way through because I've gotten some Ava AI spits out some really, really, really cool AI generated tracks sometimes that like fit the vibe and have a melody that I wouldn't have even figured I would have liked. So it's really cool because if Ava.ai spits out something that I like the melody for, I could literally go into another program and grab or transcribe those notes and then have a melody. I am super, I'm going for a dissertation, but people are going to call me quacks for saying this, but whatever the scientific phenomenon is for getting random melodies at random times, that happens to me a lot. I don't know what it is, but if you're in the witchy ESO side of things, I'm very clairaudient. So melodies come to me the entire time. One of the reasons why Cure-All even exists is because honestly, is because the first boss battle came to me. I remember, I'll never forget. It was in March of 2020. The first boss battle came to me all at once in like my kind of like dream time state. You know that state when you're still kind of dreaming, when you're waking up? I remember I woke up that morning and I heard like the entire like the riffs, because it's a heavy metal song or hard, sorry, it's a hard rock song. I need to get my genres right. But all of the riffs came pouring into my head that morning all at once. Like all of the riffs from start to finish all came. And I'll be completely honest, I know how like neuroscience is something I'm really interested in. Like it was partially like a synthesis of riffs from my own memory banks, but some of the riffs like I came out of completely nowhere. And I would actually listen to. I actually learned there's a Creed song, Higher, that I had never heard before. I had never heard the Creed song Higher before I got the first boss battle song in Cure-All. I had never heard the Creed song Higher, but it has a drum beat that's exactly the one that sounded exactly like what I had heard that day. And it's like I still have. I'm really obsessive about this stuff, but I still have literally all of the FL Studio notes and things like that, and you can hear the snare drum that I had selected, the notes for the snare drum that I had selected, and if you compared that to the percussion that I'm talking about, I really hope I'm not muted. That would destroy everything. Okay, cool. Still live? Okay, cool. The percussion drum, it sounds exactly the same. So I was just like, holy wow, wow. I was watching a lot of like super psychedelic videos about this is quackery, but I was looking at like the law of one or whatever. It's quackery. One of the things that my dissertation's helping me do is filter through a lot of like BS, because tangent. No, we'll save that for later. Help me like filter through a lot of BS, and like the one of the things that I so was sounded really interesting that I gave gave party to before I realized it was BS is like the law of one, which is you know, oh, we are all one everything and we're all like getting data from like a unified it has credence if you think about like unified field theory and like the collective unconscious, which is real, which we do all draw from. We do all draw from like a like an abstract superclass of like primitive types. You know, even millennial is an archetype at this point. It's a 21st century archetype, but it's an archetype. But anyways, um, my gosh, the um but yeah, it was just turned out to be a bunch of quackery. But if you do want to believe that, it's like, are we really like collecting like data, like collect put your tinfoil hat on? Are we really collecting data from like a primordial source that we all have access to that like transcends space and time? I don't know. Sounds like something that fucking some bro would try to say to get you a drink or something. Something cheap that a bro would say to buy you a drink, right? But either way, yes. So this basic early access package you'll see me make Cural with Ava.ai as well, compose all the music, things like that. You'll also get a promo code to make sure your entire experience of Cural is ad free throughout the entire experience. You're just gonna take it off. You won't get any banner ads, and you won't get any interstitial ads. In exchange for that, though, I'll be adding interstitial ads to the open beta of Cure-All. So let me just go ahead and I want to actually update that. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna be adding interstitial ads to the um what's the best place to update that? Facebook has a bit more verbose um, information that you can sink your teeth into, but let's go ahead and mm, 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 mm. Okay, I'm just open. Don't mean to be rude. I'm just opening. I'm just updating social media to reflect the change. Because that seems, the open beta has been open for a very long time. So, it feels fair to people who are getting more exclusive content that their experience should be completely ad free, especially if they are not paying money. Okay. Uh, hmm. Okay, I'm gonna get a pulse for like how this is received, but like it's been free for 2022. It's been free for almost 2 years. Um, and there was the whole kerfuffle, really bad like stalking incident that I had to deal with. The open beta or the free version is gonna have the ads. If you want to enjoy an ad-free experience, which I believe is fair, I will take feedback on this, but if you want to enjoy an ad-free experience, you will need to, at the very least, join the free early access and pay for these at your leisure. Pay for these packages at your leisure. The extra perks, I hope you can let me know, will make the purchase worth it. In addition to the ad-free promo code, for internal testers on Android, because we're doing this for iOS as well. For internal testers on Android, you will get Discord access where you can come and hang out on Discord for our burgeoning, fledgling community. We're seedlings right now, but yeah, you'll get that access before anyone else. More info about that coming up. You can get custom badges as well that I will literally hand make for you. You've seen like the art for Cure-All, the pixel art for Cure-All. I want to make sure that for this early access, everything that I advertise are things that I can actually provide you. All right. So we're gonna have real talk here for a second. Oh, where did this go? We're gonna have real talk for a second. Stuff's hard out here, guys. I'm a millennial. I have definitely done the paycheck to paycheck life. I've dealt with mean boomers, and mean Gen Alpha for that matter. I understand, for every like non-shitty person, like millennial, Zoomer, Alpha, it's hard out here. It's hard out here. I will not promise you content that I cannot deliver to you. Okay? Very simple art. The art of this game is intentionally very simple to do two things. One, to maximize the efficiency of the art input to story output ratio to where we could add an extra pixel. It tells exaggerated 10 more pages of story so that we can keep things small but real and deliverable. I understand it's hard out here, but I gotta tell you, on the internet, like Patreon, TikTok, and whatnot, lots of cons. This is we say it like it is here, just lots of cons. So this is what I can deliver on, and if I can't, I will literally let you know before I charge you a dime. All right, this is a very transparent thing here. So yeah, special mention too. I'll be making a special mention page before we even make a leaderboard page for the mini game. A special mention page on like in the app from the main screen, and your name penned by me in like pixel art style. I won't get like a font or whatever. I will literally like on the iPad like etch out your name of choice. If it's your internet handle and you want to remain anonymous until the end of time, cool, do your thing. I understand. Magical shield, all good. It will be there on the special mention page if you purchase the basic early access package. So, and then I mentioned the custom badges as well. Moving forward to the premium early access package. The premium early access package includes everything in the basic early access bundle, plus new releases for Cure-All's campaign. Perfect for beta testers who want the inside scoop on development. So what that means is that as we release story, if you buy this package, you will actually see, us you'll actually see see us develop the story, and then see the released pieces I can't release in chapters. I wish I could. Adulting is too adulting. The math isn't mathing in terms of my time, but like the story increments, I'm not going to try to commit to writing sprints because coding sprints are taxing enough as it is. But I will release story increments in what I hope to be a regular intervals. With the first one being released version 3.1.0, because I've been promising for about a year, maybe a year and a half, about story mode being in 2.1.0, because I have to do an API update to API 34 so that Google Play Store doesn't put the kibosh on my app and take Curall off of the App Store. I do need to upgrade the targeted API from the developer side to API 34. Whenever there is an API update with an application, you need to update what's called your semantic versioning. With the first numeral incrementing by 1. So we're on alive right now is 2.0.76. It would have been when we released story mode on the internal and I'll say all of this again if it's confusing, but it would have said version 2.1.0 when we release story mode, but because we're targeting a higher API on Android, we will now be 3.1.0. Let's say next week, just to keep up with the Google's requirements, I would have needed to target API 35, even though that I'm pretty sure that doesn't exist yet. But I needed to target API 35, then that would be 4.0, 4.1.0, etc. The one in the middle, if that you don't want to hear all the gobbledygook, we're on story mode. We're releasing story now. So the version 3.1.0 will be deployed to the Play Store October 14th October 2024. That will take you from the introduction to Cure and the birth of Ray all the way up to the introduction of Magic Bullet. That's as far as that's going to go. And then we will release in story increments, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, it's pretty stacked. I am under promising to over deliver. I would rather say that I can only take you to the third or fourth room rather than to the end of the first chapter, when I find out that to do that in terms of sound design, environment art, cutscenes, character portraits, and dialogue, that ends up being more of a involved task than I had planned, and then I have to disappoint you. I don't want to do that. So just from meeting Cure and naming Ray, you, to the introduction of Magic Bullet. That's as far we're gonna go. And then obviously you'll get everything in the basic early access package. This is redundant, so because that sounds kinda shisty, comes off as shisty. I'm talking to you right here. I'm not trying to do anything. But I just did not. I just need to edit that. So we'll just do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. I love hyperlink thinking. Oh my god. Thinking in references. Now with platforms like Twitch, we can regain the attempt to melt our child brains and turn it into power! Alright, now this is access to the final game. The basic early access. This is redundant because that's implied. And then new, this is vague. Okay. And then, all right. This is going to be what I hope makes this premium early access package worth it. To add a bit of personalization to your experience of Cure All, I will, working in tandem with you over email, actually make a custom avatar for Ray of your liking. I'll go back and forth as many times as you need to make sure it's exactly how you want it, down to the pixel. Please be particular here. And then I'll make sure I generate a promo code for you so that when you play your version of Cure All, and we make sure everything works, when we play your version of Cure All, when you play your version of Cure All, you actually have that custom avatar for Ray that nobody else in the world has. And you will only be able to get that during early access. There's no other time. There's no other time that you can get this. And I'm going to make sure that early access code is only unique to you and no one else, even with, I know I'm up against Zoomers and Gen Alpha, and they'll do all the InfoSec, dark web, Tor browsers, cybersecurity things to try to mess up the specialness of this. I don't give a fuck. We're going to make sure that you get your unique avatar for Ray exactly how you want it. Whether you're guy, girl, gay, or they, you will have this custom avatar exactly how you want Ray, and it'll be yours. You'll have the only one of yours in the world for joining this early access. So we're going to make sure, even if I have to delay early access a little bit, that we can pull that off and I can deliver that to you. But I'm telling you now ahead of time to be like, hey, this is something I literally can iterate on. This is something within the skill set and the skill range that I've demonstrated on social media so far. This is legit, not a trick, not a hoax. So yeah. I'm really excited for that because anyone who joins this early access will be getting something that no one else in the world will ever have for any version of Cure All. So that's pretty awesome. So now we're going to go here. What happened? Why is this? Okay, so this is a thing. Oh yeah. I'll never forget. I went to a game developers club when I was still in school. And there was just things were going foobar from before we were going to take a trip to GDC for that year. And this is before the world went foobar and COVID. But, the treasurer at that time, she just laughed it off. She was like, it's the games industry, shit happens. And to this day, I was just like, I appreciate the refreshing honesty. It's production drama. Things will go wrong. So now to the meat and potatoes. All right, the Elite Early Access Bundle. So the Elite Early Access Bundle is an all access pass with premium early access plus extra perks designed for enthusiasts who want their mark on the game. So you get the basic, you get access to Cure All, clearly. You get the basic early access package. You get the premium early access package. In addition, you will get a custom animation for Ray. So as you can see, if we open up the... As you can see, I don't know if you can. Oh, by the way, I got the. I figured out finally how to run. How to run the game on the test device on the MacBook Pro. Thank God, because that cut build time down by 3,700%. It takes 90 seconds. 90 seconds to run the game after we make a new feature, and I actually prove that on stream to close out the stream. But that's amazing because it does not take a full hour to develop after I've coded something up and have to deal with minutes, hours of lag on my old i5 PC. We just boom, 90 seconds, add a new feature, and then it's built. And I will show that on stream. But if you'll see, back to the animations, by the way, I should have given this a bit more of a fanfare, but we have, if you'll see, we have movement. We have movement in Curel. So the movement is exactly how I envisioned it and how I wanted it, where you can tap on the part of the screen that you want Ray to walk, and then Ray will walk in that direction with a it's not a parallax effect at all. It is a zoomed in effect where the camera, and this is the first time I've worked with Game Maker Studio 2's camera, by the way. Game Maker Studio 2 has become an extremely robust and versatile game engine that it has been a pleasure to develop in as a software developer, as a programmer, as a computer scientist, because it has so many features that are similar to other IDEs and other engines out there, and they're really upping their game. Very robust. I absolutely am loving my experience with Game Maker. So Game Maker Studio 2. So and then finally you can move in the upward direction here, and then like it's such the gameplay. It's supposed to be very ergonomic. So like you can just like tap here and go, and then just move your thumb over here and go, and then move your thumb down there and move down, and then move your thumb and move your thumb up, and then like go to the table with the table with the axe on it here, So inspired by Pokemon, it's not inspired by retro like 80s and 90s pixel JRPGs. So camera fixed at the center of the screen. You can move in 4 directions. We also have the test ads working. So that means that the migration from PC to Apple, from PC to Mac, working out of terminal, because I can go to terminal right here real quick, check which branch I'm on. Let's just do a git status real quick. No, I'll git branch. Git branch A. Feature array walking. Perfect. We have, this is so exciting. Oh my gosh. We have successfully migrated to Mac, where everything's way faster, less lag. Jank Simulator 3000, ancient history. We now also are fully integrated with GitHub, remote repository. We're using Terminal to commit and save our code obsessively as we code. I'm also going to integrate Gmaster so that I can visually keep track of where the branches are to hopefully avoid merge conflict. Merge conflicts are one of the few things that could really bog this down, but it doesn't matter. We're going to power through it. We got a W here, and we're going to keep getting W's. So, and then we now have the, I got my key store file, now my password unique to this build and upload of Curel going to the Google Play Store. And then I got the, and then I downloaded Android Studio, and then found the file path for the Android SDK, Android NDK, and then Java JDK files to make sure that I can deploy and manually test on Android here and demonstrate to you live on stream that we have Ray walking. in 4 directions. Oh my gosh. It's so great. This user story took so freaking long to implement, but the W is oh so satisfying. Yes. So that's all awesome. But yeah, I brought that up to demonstrate that I can make rudimentary, guys. I drew a bunch of, like, the environment art is probably where I'm going to shine most in art as an artist, and we are working our way up to a parallax effect here, even though this is not a parallax effect. But like the environment art is probably where I'm going to shine. But like, guys, I drew a bunch of hearts. All right, like, I am not the best artist. Okay, I try to make pixels as story in the same way I do gameplay as story, to where you have low input to high meaning output. That's what I attempt. Not trying to be pretentious, but like, I am not a top tier animator, okay? But the animations I can include, the animations I can do, the rudimentary animations I can do, I can make a custom one for you to put into the game. Even if it's like Ray slips on a puddle and falls on their face or something, or Ray bumps their head on the wall or something. Like, anything. It could be funny, it could be sad, it could be happy, it could be Ray throws confetti in the air, whatever you want. With this elite early access bundle, you will get the custom animation for Ray. And we're going to do a promo code situation, even if I have to hard code a code, where you will have a unique code generated upon purchase. Then we will work back and forth to discuss the kind of animation you want in the game for your, you can decide, actually. Oh my gosh, I think we're going to do that. We're going to do that for now. You can decide. It's either for your copy only, or like globally for every copy of Cure All. I think I'll give you that decision. Oh my gosh. All right, so running out of battery here. Is this the 10% warning? Cool. We're going to wrap up anyways. So, this was a fun stream. I'm not going to victory screech because they mute. When you get muted for copyright, and I emailed Nintendo too, and not Nintendo. I emailed Nickelodeon. And asked them about the SpongeBob clip, and they never got back to me. Gosh darn it. But when you get a copyright, it's not a copyright hit. I don't want to give misinformation, because copyright hits on Twitch are actually very serious. If you get a copyright hit, there's a 3-strike rule, and then they'll axe your entire fucking channel. So don't get a copyright strike. But when you get muted for copyright, they'll mute random sections of your video, not the sections of your video that you used the material for. So I knew when I used the victory screech for SpongeBob that like there would be some kind of repercussion, but I didn't know it would be a random section of my video. So that was a little bit frustrating. I was like, I emailed them and they never got back to me, and it was the whole thing. But whatever. So yeah, custom animation for Ray of your choice. We'll go back and forth. If it's something endearing to you, there's like a common 90s theme here. If it's something that really means a lot to you, from your favorite cartoon, your favorite live action, your favorite sitcom, your favorite animation, your favorite anime, if there's something that means a lot to you, we will make sure it ends up in Cure All based on your liking, even if it's dialogue. Okay? So that is what justifies this $33.99 price bundle. The price is not changing. If you are interested please let me know if this is something that you would like to take advantage of to permanently leave your mark on all copies of Cure All that will ever like be sold. So let me know. That's really exciting. But anyways, we're going to start wrapping up here. But that is the main announcement I wanted to make. We're moving into early access October 1st. We might have to push it back. If we do, I will absolutely keep you updated. But we have the means and we have the tools, and I let you know that everything in these packages is within the scope of what I can deliver. Oh, and then also, I am wearing Empathy Software's first shirt printed by Custom Ink. When we put some bless on Custom Ink, put some bless on that brand. You guys are great. Cruelty-free environments for the shirt manufacturers. Fuck you if you are putting anybody through sweatshop labor. I mean, I say that as I'm on a smartphone, obviously, so I'm a hypocrite clearly, but if you are making your brand and you do not do your due diligence to take that out of your brand, oh God, I don't want anything to do with you. So all the bless on Custom Ink. I feel like this is a good time now to mention that this is where the shirt came from. I didn't want to do it prematurely because I want to put all the good juju on you. I hope you succeed. All right. So, okay. So, yeah. So the shirts, the bundles, the packages, and then, yeah, that's everything. So now we can wrap up with demonstrating something for you here, that the build time that we now have for the manual testing with Cure All. So let's go ahead to Game Maker Studio 2 real quick. Let's go ahead and target not the virtual machine or essentially our emulator on the Mac OS, but we're going to go ahead to Android. I already targeted the Android device here, so please look out for the course that we'll put the course on the back burner because I feel like the early access content is more valuable. But let me make sure I'm not blocking the way. We'll put the course on the back burner. But if you want to know how to make a pixelated 2D game to deploy to the Google Play Store for Android, I can make a course with all of that information, because even with the Asteroid game that I had built, that I had quickly put together as the warm-up exercise, I was like, oh my gosh, this is a lot of content. This is a course. So if you want to see how I did that, definitely, let me know. Let your voice be heard. And I will respond. Believe me, I will. But yeah, so we're going to target that device. And then, so first, I'll do two different deployment builds. I'll do two different builds to demonstrate the speed that we have right now. So let's give por ejemplo. That was terrible Spanish. But for example, we have this this room with this murder axe right here. It's supposed to, the first level of Cure All is a horror themed level. It will be my first stab as a storyteller at making something in the horror genre, but it will be production level, but at this scale, because still I am an amateur, But one thing, if you're in a horror level, like, all the lights are on and they're not even flickering, right? So let's go ahead and add a darkened screen, but with lowered alpha, which means it will have a bit of transparency. We'll go ahead and run a clean build. All right, success, and then we'll go ahead and run, and then build the program. So allow debugging is gonna come on here. I'm gonna hit allow. It's gonna say no device connected. I'm gonna go and try again because that was I wasn't quick enough on the draw. Speed is so very important here. But yeah, there was a prompt saying allow USB debugging. You're going to go ahead and select allow when that option shows up on your Android device because you will want to be in developer mode to do manual testing. Alrighty then. Alright, and then I probably should have been timing this, but the timer here, the second timer looks pretty accurate. So let's see if we can hit 45 seconds here to get a pretty number. Boom, boom, stopwatch, boom. Alright, so, alright, cool. So, we got here, says 50 seconds, 51 seconds so far. It doesn't seem like it's lagging or going fast, so we're going to go off of that. We're just going to say, give or take, we started at 45 seconds. Let's make sure that this doesn't cut us off. Okay, we're good. We still have enough battery. All right, and then I want to show, let's see let's make sure we get brightness going here. Oh my gosh. All right, so whatever ends up happening, we're just going to add the timer on my iPhone. We're going to add the time incremental from my iPhone to whatever shows up here. No, we're going to add 45 seconds to whatever's on the time incremental here. I mean, it should theoretically, if this is an accurate build time, just be here, what's in front of the sky blue bar here. But I don't know. I don't want to trust it too much because whenever I build here, the output console will always tell me a shorter build time than what it actually was. And that's actually like, as we get into like production and like industry level stuff here, I need to like know exactly what the timing is, especially for like reporting and stuff. For documentation, because I will have to get to a point where I actually have to report like facts and figures about like things in that granular level of detail to like governing bodies for like financial purposes and within the games industry. So like, you know, it's a little stressful. Starting the Gradle Daemon. This should be okay. This should be a little bit faster. It's taking longer than 90 seconds, but I wanted to show on stream. That is the main goal here. And you hear this is the the company name, the game name, everything. Doing an Android making an Android manifest right now. There's a lot of critical information about getting the game running. So once again, as this build finalizes, I want to demonstrate that we have this, and this is not a static image right here. I want to demonstrate that we can walk towards the stairs here. All right, cool. And that there is like, it's like super light in this room with the bloody axe. It's probably that I'm streaming that's slowing things down, honestly. But so we will go ahead and just have this be the confirmation that the build time is a lot faster. At least won't be 57 minutes, but I want to show you here what you are getting and what you are in for. We're at the Java compiling section, so it should be probably another. I'm gonna give it another minute. You know, I'm not gonna exaggerate it. It's a what you see is what you get. I don't need to worry about that. If you think I might be uncomfortable at all, don't worry about it. I do this for the Marine Corps, Semper Fi. And build successful. So that, and then you saw, yep, see? Alright, let's just skip the opening cutscene and get to the test room here. And what I meant to say was, I don't mind discomfort if it means doing for my team, for the Marine Corps, or anyone else I care about. Yeah, I don't mind the discomfort. That's what I should have said. So, okay, and all right. So, and now you'll see. Yep, the room is now darker. All right, and we have movement in all 4 directions with a very smooth walking animation. I am super proud of that. So one thing I can demonstrate, I can go, it said for the Gradle Daemon that subsequent builds should be faster. I kind of want to stress test that. So 4%. Okay, let's just do that. So one thing I want to demonstrate is that right now there are no invisible walls preventing you from walking off the world screen. If I go down here, if I walk down here, I can walk clear off the map. You see that? You see that? So let me go ahead and get the character back into the center position. Okay. Okay. So I can walk clear off the map. I'm going to run a build right now where I just toggle on this invisible wall at the bottom here. You see? You see? And then we're going to go ahead, do a quick clean build. Stop the current running project in order to clean. Okay. Success, clean program complete. FN F5, run the game. It said subsequent builds will be faster. Let's stress test this. Error, no device connected. And now you can see this allow USB debugging option coming on. I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly select allow. My finger's over cancel, so let's go ahead and make sure it's over allow. Select allow, which will not be a problem again. All right, so then. All right, we have the timer going there. I'm gonna start lap. So we're starting the timer, give or take. Let's just add an extra 5 seconds to whatever shows up on the iPhone. Let me make sure this is showing up properly. So for this version, I can currently still walk completely off camera. Let's get Ray back on camera there. And this is what's going to close out the stream. So clearly it's longer than 90 seconds. It's definitely Streamlabs that's doing that, without a doubt. But that's okay. Writing chunk, it usually goes faster than this. Nope, I didn't push my luck. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, going into the cache for the run times. Jader is starting a Gradle Daemon. One stopped daemon could not be used. Use status for details. Okay, so this started a new Gradle Daemon, which tells me that I won't get. Usually the console will tell me that I will get a shorter build time for the next build when I test a feature. That's not going to be the case here. Because that's not going to be the case, it's going to probably take that 4 minutes again. I hope that the laptop does not die on us. 2%. Okay. This is a bit annoying. Maybe I'll just turn down my brightness. Fingers crossed. In the case that the laptop dies, this has been the Empathy Software live stream development of the 2D mobile game Cure-All in collaboration with the United States Marine Corps Semper Fi. My name is Russell, and as always, I have an immense pleasure developing for you live here on stream. It is very, 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 very awesome to do this live for you guys, because I really hope I showed people that this can be done. It's not impossible. Compile, release with Java C. Oh, you know what? I don't want the whole stream to be completely. I don't want the whole stream to be lost. So, are we at 1% yet? Yes, we are. What other options do we have? I could get, you know what? I know another way to get another charging cable. So I have to sprint.